Assalamu alaikum, my name is Ikra Beg and the topic of my presentation is historygram and types of frequency curves. Historygram, a curve showing changes in the value of one or more items from one period of time to the next is known as the graph of a time series. This curve is also known as historygram. Construction. To construct a historygram, time is taken along x-axis and the values of the variable along y-axis. Points are plotted and then connected by means of straight line segments to get historygram. Types of frequency curves. The frequency distribution occurring in practice usually belong to one of the following four types. First is the symmetrical distribution. A frequency distribution or curve is said to be symmetrical if values equidistant from a central maximum have the same frequencies. The normal curve is an important example of a symmetrical distribution. Here is the example for the symmetrical distribution. Second one is the moderately skewed or asymmetrical distributions. A frequency distribution or curve is said to be skewed when it departs from symmetry. Here the frequencies tend to pile up at one end or the order end of the distribution or curve. This is the most common pattern encountered in practice. Third one is the extremely skewed or J-shaped distributions. Here the frequencies run up to a maximum at one end of the range having the shape of the letter J or its reverse. Most of the distributions in economic or medical statistics belong to extremely skewed distributions. We can see in the example that the shape of the curve is in J shape. Fourth one is the U-shaped distributions. In such frequency distribution or curves, the maximum frequencies occur at both ends of the range and the maximum towards the center. Shaped more or less like the letter U. A distribution of this type is rare. Here is the example for the U-shaped distribution. We can say that the curve is in U-shape. Then we'll solve this question on SPSS. The following table gives the number of cars produced in Germany during the years 1929 to 1936. Draw a suitable graph that is historygram of the series. In the variable view, we'll write the variables years and the cars. Meanwhile, in the data view, we'll write the data for years and the cars. Then we'll apply the commands data, weight cases by cars, and then OK. Then in the graphs, legacy dialogues, line, simple, summaries for groups of cases, define. In the category axis, we'll write years and then OK. This is the end result and the graph. That's all by my side. Allah Hafiz.